Shout out to Blackjack20 for sending me the story, and it is coming out of Florida. And I literally told them, I said, another Florida story. But anyway, this guy's name is Keith William Nicoletta. He is 48 years of age, and he is in some serious you know what. Because this guy received $1.9 million. Let me say that again. $1.9 million in woo-woo relief funds, and then used the money, or at least some of the money, to buy himself a new Mercedes. I'm willing to bet that wasn't the only thing that he bought, especially since he got almost $2 million. I'm telling you, the scammers are in abundance this year. A Florida man, and by the way, this is coming out of Tampa, a Florida man received more than $1.9 million in virus relief funds and is accused of using a fake business to apply for a payroll protection program loan and using the money to purchase a luxury car and a pickup truck. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Tampa says 48-year-old Keith Williamson Nicoletta was arrested last week and charged with bank fraud and illegal monetary transactions. Prosecutors accused Nicoletta of falsely claiming on a loan application that he had a scrap metal business with 69 employees and a monthly payroll of more than $760,000. Nicoletta obtained the PPP loan in May, which was part of the virus relief package unveiled in March. Prosecutors said he reported no employee wages to the state of Florida in 2019 or 2020. None of the money was used for payroll, prosecutors said in a news release. After securing the loan, Nicoletta transferred the money between several bank accounts and withdrew $100,000 in cash. Prosecutors said Nicoletta also purchased a 2020 Mercedes for $105,000 and a Ford truck for $66,000. He also wired over $500,000 to a property management company, according to prosecutors. Nicoletta, if found guilty, faces up to 40 years in federal prison. Let's really dissect what this guy did in order to get this money. This guy created a whole fake business, said he had all these employees, and was making almost $800,000 a month in income. Now, first off, if you actually had a business doing like that, I would say you are doing phenomenal for yourself, especially in this rather decaying economy. First and foremost, you are doing extremely well, because that's basically over $1 million every 2 months. But the fact that this guy went to his lengths to do that when that money could have been distributed to people who actually needed it is an issue. And I remember I did a video when they were talking about how much this pandemic was going to cost, or is costing so far, which was like $16 trillion. I had said, the stimulus checks, in my opinion, was the bulk of it. Then I had some people say Wall Street. And now I think we can throw in another. People like this guy here, who's pulling these fraudulent scams and schemes to get this money. Other people, this is why people like this guy is why a lot of people who needed the money did not get it. Like a lot of small businesses didn't get it because you have people like him who saw an opportunity and seized on it. And he was very sloppy with it too, because did he really not think that him buying a Mercedes and a pickup truck, and what did that $500,000? Let me go to wired over $500,000 to a property management company. Did he not think that him doing that was not going to leave a paper trail? It's always a paper trail left behind, especially when it's that much money involved. And you can tell this guy was burning a hole in his pocket, because it said he received over $1.9 million. So it could have been two or slightly over. And this guy literally blew through almost $1 million of it in a short amount of time. This guy didn't even properly put it somewhere to even try to hide what he was doing. He went out and immediately started spending and started splurging like he had just hit the lottery. In a way he did, but in a very fraudulent way. Now, I recently did a DNU, a Dumb Negroes United, on that fool of a rapper last week who decided he was going to expose himself in a rap song talking about the money he stole. This guy right here is spending money on cars and trucks and property that's not even his. But like I said, as time goes on, more and more of these stories will get unveiled. It's just crazy that in the midst of a pandemic, when people actually need this money, so they could stay afloat, you have thieves out here like this guy. Now I know what y'all gonna say. This is of no surprise, and you're right. It's not, but at the same time, it's still very unfortunate because say you're the one that owns a business and you needed the money, and they said they couldn't give you the money. He probably got your money and started spending it. And guess what? You're probably not going to get any of it back. That money has been spent. I say that they've also fined him for every dime he spent and make sure he pays all of it back. And I mean every dime of it. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments.